We are live. We are live. Welcome in everybody. Welcome to the latest edition of you watching Tyler watch YouTube. um, Hollow Hunters did their usual thing, so here we are. So I got them in the background just to see if I can pull off a bounty again. And of course, I deleted it because it has nothing to do with the fact that I'm going to be painting the black canvas tonight. Uh, Yeah, I'm fucking stoked about it. Technically, Frank, it's still yeah. I just had them do random instead of milks this time. Felt like I'd been abusing the boys with it, but yeah. So tonight, I guess let's start a poll because we'll do the thing. What are we actually going to paint on the black canvas? Painting, but and then we go. Okay. We will start the poll. Let it run for a little bit as I watch other YouTube stuff. Yeah, Britt. I know I have the capability of. I just don't want to fucking do it. I just like 8 years of staring at this fucking blank canvas. I've had to dust it like 3, 4 times. I'm just like, fuck that person. So, uh, yeah, pop into the poll there. We're gonna see how it goes. Tiny Hands is ripping packs as fast as he can. Um, I feel a little more comfortable about doing Northern Lights than something random. That's kind of why I was like, you guys can choose. There was that bioluminescence painting, which is similar concepts. But if you notice the thumbnail, there's also that one too, where we could basically shit. I should have changed it. Can I edit? Let's learn. Let's learn while we're live. No, I cannot edit. So chat chooses will actually be a black seascape, much similar to the thumbnail. I used to call those the Cave of Wonders or La Cave de Marvelique, if you want to be French about it, which is basically Cave of Wonders. Sean, what's up, my friend? We are, if you notice the title, we are engaging in a little immersion therapy, and we will be painting this horrific, traumatic bastard tonight. So hop in the poll, tell me what I'm painting. Basically, it's either going to be Northern Lights, which is going to be one color, black and white, very straightforward. I'm not going to call it fucking simple at all. But basically, it'll probably be like a blue or a purple, maybe some red. Green is possible. It just doesn't. Green is very much natural of the Northern Lights. So I don't know. We can do another poll about it. We'll keep that running for about 5 or 10 as I nervously delay because I really don't want to fucking do it. But I was like, maybe I should have a beer for it or something like that. I'm like, no, do this one straight lace, man, because then you're going to have a beer and things are going to go sideways on it. And then you'll just never do black paintings ever again. So let's not re-traumatize myself, so to speak. And then, but with the seascape, we have options. We can do like the full canvas. Oh yeah, guys, we did finish this bad boy last night. In case you guys didn't stick around, look, we got it signed. So technically speaking, we got one more left on the wall to sign, and then we've only got three others that are actually needing to be finished, not just like fucking around with color. Because we got to get the twin. It's a twin bezel, and then we've got to finish Linda's painting. And we can start on Pokélawyer Dave's. Then we can start on Charlie's painting of the Charizards. He wanted the whole evolution cycle. Well, I haven't heard anything crazy on the back end TV. So yeah, as the poll goes, maybe think about it. Maybe Google some images. Black paper paintings, if you will, or black background painting ideas, and we can kind of go from there. But yeah, basically, if we don't go with the Northern Lights, which it's looking like we probably are going to be going with Northern Lights, um, then we would pick either full seascape like like this guy. There we go. There we go. Hands. Or since I have the massive amount of tape, what we can do is, if you look at the thumbnail, I carved out that whole thing with tape. It's basically me just kind of going and just making rocks with tape, ensuring that it's done right, and then we just go paint over it, and then we get the paint reveal at the end. And that could also be fun. Not to sway your voting, but I don't know. Maybe if it works out really well, fuck it. We just keep going tonight. And we do two. It's totally possible. I have more than enough brushes to do it. So it's more of our will, our want, our way. Let's see here. I want to draw a sphinx on a black canvas at some point with colored pencil. Yeah. Um, yeah, it could be dope. It could be very dope. Cause, thank you. Uh, Keep me informed on if I actually pull off the bounty. I'm fucking doubting it. They've turned me into a pay pig. It would have been cheaper just to get a slab and have them sign it, but it's not one. It's a little bit better. Let us check out. I don't know. I don't even have my chat up. Fuck. I'm failing already tonight. Yay. Yay. Hey, turning it down the volume. That but better. Okay. Typo. Yeah. So we'll wait for about 5 more minutes, guys. Come on in, tell your friends, drop it in Discord if you want. Oh, okay. A nice little corn moon rise over the sea. Yeah, very straightforward. Just some yellows. But I think, yeah, we're looking at about 80-20 on this. So yes. What's up, Sasha? I don't know about the myth. Well, yeah, mythical. You know, Bigfoot was my sperm donor. Um, but legends pull the bounties. And get crush people's souls by it. Yeah. Check out Brit's link. She dropped. That is definitely an idea for chat chooses. So if you want that, maybe be like, "Yo, do Brit's painting." But so far, we'll just see how it kind of goes. But yeah, I know. The only reason I want to do the Northern Lights is because I've done so many. There is some muscle memory factor to it, so that way it's more of a gearing it up for success. What up, Gabby? Let's see here. We need to make Gabby a managing. We need to check Sriracha. Oh no! Hey, Gabby, you can ban out Cholula. You can ban out Sriracha anytime you want. You're more mod than he is. So take a moment, get into the poll there, work the poll like a Shay's neck. And yeah, Gabby, mods are different here. Basically, you mod me. You have nothing. You have no reason to mod chat at all. No reason at all. It's hydrate. Hey man, you said don't do that. You're doing that. You're a hypocrite. You know, don't overwork it. Is Kazune's kind of main job, so maybe take some heavy lifting off of him. Fuck. That's the way it goes. All right. Time out for a quick second. Then let me kill the goose fuckers and put on some music. But hey, fit chat real quick. Yeah. Yeah. I remember scene 27, dude. 42 minutes into the film. And all praise be to Cage, because I'm gonna show you today that God does exist. I don't really care about the God part, but I wanted to quote Con Air. So. Goes to disco ball. Get down for the funk of it. Okay. Yeah, I really, really, really don't want to fucking do this, and I really, really, really don't want to do this. But oh, Frank's doing it. Yeah, or Gabby, you just time them out anyway, buddy. It's your own. So Lula, spice it up as you choose. Yes. Okay. Now, let's see. What time do we got on the poll? I want to make sure we at least get, I don't know, 4 or 5 more. I don't know. It's overwhelming. What do we got? We got 6. That means we had 4 for Northern Lights, 2 for Chat chooses. I could probably figure out who the fuck the 2 were. uh, um, yep. Hey, James, what's up, buddy? Take a moment to vote in the poll. I'm going to be overcoming my 9-year fear of this exact fucking canvas. Yeah, yeah. Which already has some blue on it, and it was prepped and ready to go for oil. So we either are doing Northern Lights or we're doing the thumbnail or something similar to the thumbnail. So basically, it'll look like this, or we'll tape it all off and make like cool, dark foreground caves, like we're in the cave looking out to the ocean. So you did the Northern Lights. Okay. Okay. Yeah, fuck it. We'll just we'll wait for about 3 more. We'll let you look at all the pretties, and I will lean way the fuck back, and I will indulge. Yeah, no grass, no beers yet. But I tell you what, man, when we pull this shit off, see, no, my confidence are caused when we pull this shit off. Yeah. Oh, it's fucking Miller time for sure, for sure. There we go. Let me just get out of camera there. The owners of my he shed might get a little upset at me if I ever get rich, famous, and popular enough that they find out. Don't film your fucking crimes. Was it England? Okay, they're doing some other things. Cool. So yeah. 4 minute. Yeah, fuck it. We'll just rip it at 9 o'clock. Again, sorry for the late start, guys. Once again, trying to figure out a streaming schedule around everybody, and then everybody changes their shit, and then all of a sudden it's just like, cool. There was 9 people last night. There was another 11 tonight, and of course, I want to play in there. I don't want to just be going live, you know. And so I thought maybe if I went a little later, not only could I maybe see Hollow Hunters do their thing for me. Sorry again, James, about the bulb. Talk to Maltov, man. You probably get it. But yeah, I thought tonight if I started a little later, I can give some other people some runway to enjoy theirs and then come in here. But you guys are doing the 2-3 tab thing, so it's all kind of good. And yeah, so when we do get started, though, guys, we do have to prep the canvas because, well, hold on, let me get off. There we go. Because we need to do the stars. Now, if you've ever seen an Instagram art post, right, you see them flick the bristles, and I want to fucking scream because then it looks like snot. You get like these blobs, like a little dot with a tail, like sperm, if you will, right? And so they got these somewhat good stars, and then they got these flicks and everything else. But then again, usually when they do Northern Lights anyway, they fucking do the brush all the way up, and it's just like, yo, man, your line was here and you went way down. It looks like shit now. Like, in my personal opinion, maybe somebody else wants it that way or something, or it's a different style. Insert counter criticism here. But me personally, I'm like, you could have taken just 1 fucking second of control and done that a little better. Same with the star application. Like, I'll show you how I'm going to do it. And I've done it so many fucking times, and it's beautiful each and every fucking time. And it's just basically you load up a brush, you dip it in a lot of fucking water, and you rack it with another goddamn brush. So simple it hurts. And then just bam, it just shakes. It doesn't go crap and like spit out some sperm onto it. It's very, very interesting. Uh, yeah, Sacha, I hope you're bringing a fucking empty suitcase for all the shit you're planning. Germany is going to be nice for you, brother, but hot damn. All of a sudden, it's the next year. Sir, you seem to have gained 200 pounds since your trip to Germany. Are you okay? Uh, there we go. It's a little good. Maybe I should start hydrating now. I should get a cough drop now. Maybe I should do all the things. Can you tell I'm stalling, guys? Can you tell I'm floundering? All right, we got that going. Right? Get the card you can get. If you like the artwork, get the artwork. Doesn't matter the language. So, anywho, feels a lot better to chug a soda than a beer, guys. But hey, man, if it's fun for you guys, fuck it. Let's do it. Let's do all the things that the bigs can't do. I'm just a little guy. I can do whatever I need to. Yeah, yeah. Spread out the love. All right. Well, we haven't had any voters. All right, fuck it. We're ending it. All right. Or maybe I do want to just veto override and do the thumbnail. No, no, no. You voted for it. I can't back out of it, man. It's like, well, why the fuck do you even do the poll if you were just going to do whatever you wanted anyway? Ha! Ooh, ooh, ooh. Jesus. Well, you see, unlike, and here's the other issue. Unlike these other ones, or like the proto chaos painting, where I had like 7 layers, or this one that has 10 layers of paintings underneath it, you really have to think about what the fuck you're doing with black, because the only way to reset the canvas is to turn it all black again, and that's not impossible. It's just like, well, fuck, it's not just as simple as fuck, I'm going to do this color and start over again. Can't do that. Delicate precision, poise, grace, and excellence in painting, as they say. So the next question is, guys, what color of Northern Lights are we doing? No, we pretty much have to keep it to yellow, blue, or red. Okay, those are all the translucent colors. Because what we're going to do is we're going to put the translucent color down on the canvas, right? All nice and dark and shit. You won't be able to see it. And then I'll come across with just a fucking wisp of white and go, sha, like turning on a fucking light. We just go like that. So I guess poll. Let's do another poll. Let's do another poll. Blue looks the prettiest, and then it kind of goes an aqua. Red goes pink, and then so you have to think of the color and then what it's going to look like with white. Now green gets a little rough because you got to put yellow and blue together on that bitch. So let's do that. Let's just do that. And this is good practice for chaos painting on Tuesday, or we might do it tomorrow or Friday or Saturday. I don't know, man. I'm having a lot of fucking fun, but like I said, I'm pulling you guys from a lot of different other audiences, and y'all are cardboard warriors. So we will do it this way. Because I think, yeah, I could cheat with the green and do it anyway. Red, green, blue. Is that pretty much it? Nope, one more. We'll paralysis you. Okay, start the poll. All right, so we'll have the canvas down on. Let me get you here so I can finish in my indulgence here. So we'll get the canvas down here on the low cam, right? And then we'll add in the stars. Then we add in the color of the lights. And then we highlight the color of the lights real fucking quick because this is acrylic. We have literally, because if I spread it thin, we literally have like 30 fucking seconds to do it. So we might end up having to kind of maybe just paint it over black, wait, let it dry. So gear yourselves up for that. This is a learning channel. I'm relearning, and you're probably just enjoying, but hell, I don't know. Maybe you're learning it too. So when we do get the lights to where we want them, Then the trick to it is then we do the mountain. We do some nice subtle tree line, a mist, a subtle tree line, and we get some mid-ground trees, and then we just start carving out fucking glacier lake funness. So most of this is going to be black, white, our Prussian blue mixed in with a hint of white. That's going to be our primary shadow color. So that might also affect your coloring as well. So the side of the mountain is going to be blue instead of a normal gray that we do, like white versus gray. This will be white versus blue. So maybe you want purple in the sky and then blue down below. So there's a lot of fun creativity they can have with this, and then ultimately, no matter what we do, we did this 1,000 times. Not one of them's ever going to look the same. The lights are going to curve differently. The color will pull differently. The knife will lay out differently. So even when we're doing it, it's just going to be, yeah, Frank. I listen. I try to first time listen, but sometimes I'm a Taurus, as Deli would say, and I get a little buck wild. So yeah, um, it should be relatively straightforward, like I said. But once, basically, once we get the lights on, I'll feel better about it. It's just making sure the stars are laid out just right. And you have to do the stars in the background. I see so many people do these beautiful fucking things. And then after it's done, then they put the fucking things on. So there's fucking stars on clouds. There's white dots on all this shit. And it's like, in what in what universe does that work? Even in an abstract universe, it's not very fun. And then, you know, Rafa Philosophy, he does amazing art. He actually donated an artwork to the chat. And Frank, thank you for carving me out a chunk of your Discord. I really appreciate that, man. That's really dope. You know, I don't really want to I don't want to poach anybody's shit, but it's always nice just to, hey man, just go over here and hopefully they like what they see on your shit and then they stay. It'll be kind of cool that way. So, oh my God, it's a Pokey JR raid. Oh man, that's nice talk. Oh no. Oh no. Oh man. Okay. Okay, guys. Everybody join hands. Actually, tonight's song is not Love Train. That was last night's song. Tonight's song is Janet Jackson's Together Again. When I see you smile, I think to myself, as you're smiling back at me, we're together again. Fuck, I gotta listen to the song. You you staring at my Janet? Oh man, it's so good. It's so good. Dirk McGurk, welcome on in, buddy. You are my newest mod. Nice talk. Talk to me nice. Hey, that's patent pending. At least the starting the chat with it. But yeah, JR was very sweet and read out my little Janet Jackson quote because I was like, yeah, let's just toss him some Janet. We were on the love train, maybe a little Rhythm Nation together again. It's so good. So guys, what we are doing tonight is immersion therapy for me. I have this here black canvas that broke me, destroyed me 9 years ago, took me away from painting, and I kept it. I've dusted it off like 3, 4 different times, and yeah, it's go time. We're painting the black canvas. We had a previous poll for my first entrance, and we are doing Northern Lights. The other option was the thumbnail. So if you want me to stream again, we'll do a end of stream poll, and we'll see if we're doing this again. So right now is the color of the Northern Lights. You have 4 options there. Winner chooses no matter how much I want to bitch and moan. And then here in a minute, we're just going to let you guys settle in, hop in that poll real quick, pick me a color. We're going to lay in the stars, which I will have to lay this down to do it. But I got water ready to go. I got brushes. I got people. Thankfully, I haven't had a beer or grass energy. Not that I'm against it, but usually when you're confronting fears or emotional blocks like this, it is best just to do it as straight as you possibly can. And then when you do get through it, oh yeah, baby, it's Miller time, as they would say. So let me check chat real quick. Foiple, Perkle works too. Um, there are times when I look above and beyond. There are times when I feel your love around me. Baby, I'll never forget my baby. I'll never forget you. Thank you, dear, for the lyrics. Everywhere I go, every smile I see, know that you are there, smiling back at me, dancing in moonlight. I know you are free, cause I can see your star shining down on me. This is the problem with the giggles, man. You start singing and you feel good, you get the giggles, right? You stared at my Janet. Love me the new guy with that one. All right, Jay Air really busting out the love for me. Guys, if you got a song you want me to sing, I'm here for it. So yes, Megan, welcome in. Who else? We got Dirk McGurk. Oh, for the Flareon Queen herself, welcome to the mod squad. Guys, if you are a mod here, you do not do regular mod stuff on YouTube. You mod me. You tell me to hydrate, stop talking, shut up and paint, put up a poll, or if you want to help Kazune, hey man, don't overwork that. It's looking good, that sort of a stuff. You don't have to worry about anybody else. If somebody is gray in the chat, I'm gonna see them, and then you're gonna be welcomed on in. Bop, bop. If it's your first time modding, it's cool, man. We don't do the like, subscribe business here. You have to subscribe to chat. We're good. What I do ask is at the end of the live, drop me some comments. Tell me what you want me to see paint. Anything. Do anything other than nice work, man. Give me a little significance. Give me a little effort. Think about it. Come back tomorrow. Rewatch it. Drop me that comment then. Choose your own adventure. And then always remember, we must listen to the black lady. And if there's two black ladies saying two different things, then we need a third black lady. Usually our tiebreaker is Dele. We'll see how that one goes. But JR, I will add you to the Alice list. So we will also listen to the black lady and Alice, Pokeballer Alice, and JR. Because the man's so silky smooth, he can't steer me wrong. Let me triple check chat here. I like when they are purple and green, but no, could only pick one. Okay, no, you're a standard mod. Okay, let me keep going back. I really appreciate you guys coming on and spreading all the fun things. Yes, there are some mods that are bluer than others. Please have your fun with it. But like I said, if somebody's not having a good time because of you, they'll know. You'll know. You'll see them squirm a little bit. The body language gets crazy. So, as Kev the Pokey Ghost wisely says, it costs $0 to be free. Sometimes it's fun to uplift. Sometimes it's fun to jib. Just read the room, act accordingly. I think we're going to be fine. Hey, look at that. Look at that. We were blessed by the presence of excellence, JR. And then rolling on in, the mighty one himself, Kev the Pokey Ghost is here. Dancing in the moonlight, everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Oh man, that's so good. Especially that Top Loader remix version they did for A Walk to Remember. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Stop avoiding in paint. Look at that. We gotta listen to the black lady. It's how it works. Or at least my wife would like me to make it work a little bit better. Okay, now guys, since this is an aversion therapy kind of thing, what we're gonna do is freak out. Yay. Nope. And neither should anybody else, guys. You are all celebrities in my eyes. So, including my sister-in-law, Britt. So do not hesitate. Do not fail. All right, let's do the other three rules. Never fail to be polite. Never overstay your welcome. And if you have to travel alone, so be it. And the trick to it is just to suck in the experience. And hopefully it'll last a lifetime, because you might hate it while it's going on, which is the feeling I'm getting right now. But I guarantee you we're going to power through this together. And it's going to be real sweet, because we're going to make it happen tonight. Magic is in the air. Fun people are around. Let's go. I have a little bit of rough goings after 9 years of traveling around. So I'm just going to quickly ensure that these little white spots that you can't really see now, right here on the edge, just get a little extra. We want to make sure we start off completely full because nothing worse than actually making this shit work. And it's like, oh no, man, the night sky, it's all mucky. And this is a learning channel, guys. If you're new here, it's a learning channel. I'm learning, you're learning. We're just learning together, man. It's a rare sight for someone to actually, brave things and just go, yeah, I don't care if I fail. I'll fall flat down. If you guys look at my karaoke videos, a lot of those are chat suggested songs from cool people that are just like, yo, man, it'd be fun if you sang that. And of course, I'm going to do it. Whether I was any damn good at it or not is subjective. I felt like me trying makes it pretty good, but you never can tell with those sort of things. And a couple of them are some bright, shiny winners. Now, kiddos, I got my water over here, which you can't really see. Got my water over here. It's acrylic. So what we want to do is we want to, let me just grab the thing. Okay. We're going to grab this brush. And then we're going to grab this big ass brush. Because what we're going to do is we're going to load it up with white. We're going to load it up in water. And we're going to tap. Little taps. Because if you've watched any of those Instagrams, they like go like this. And then you get these little snotty sperm-like things. And I don't know if you've ever seen a star in the night sky. They don't have tails, bro. And broettes and everybody in between. You double dipped. You took a bite and then you dipped again. Oh, my favorite one is up here, Jerry. I'm already gone. People should pay Kramer to Kramer went to a fantasy camp. People should pay Kramer to live his life. Oh my gosh. So much fun. Okay, guys. I gotta stand up for this. Let's get you in a good spot, but so I don't show off my bits on an inappropriate platform that's not hidden behind a paywall. Good chat up here. Let's get the water rocking and rolling over here. Let's get this over here. All right. Nick Cage, blessing guide the paint. Let's see it through. Let's give these people a show. Let's ride. All right. All right, we get a nice good chunk. And what's going to happen here is we're going right into the water. Just like it's watercolors, and we're going to swiggle around. And then we're going to hold over. And we're going to tap. A lot of shiny stars in chat here. So we're going to go over it about 3 different times. Same thing. Go into the paint, and then swiggle that bitch around. Let's make sure we go all. Let's go all the way tonight. Love you and I. Love forever. You make me feel like I'm living a teenage dream. Nobody ever gone. Don't ever walk back. Don't ever. Now, when you go little taps, that's when you're going to get these little stars. Big taps, you're going to see them. And we got a big old globber because I wanted to show you. Now, just to also show you, to prove my fucking point, we're going to go into it straight. And look, we're going to go like this. Well, I got water on this one. All right, we're done with you anyway. Let us grab our one that we should have thrown away, but hey, it's great for an example, right? So down here, we're just going to go. God, I can't even do it. That's how my brain's like, hey, man, shit, we're failing. We are failing. We are failing. But why do we fall down, Mr. Wayne? So we can get back up again. All right, little wipey wipes. little this and that. That brush is there. We go into the drink there. Let us wipe the brush. Okay. So now, as you can sort of see, right, we got some big globs. We're going to cover that guy up. Let me bring in more for the real thing here. Aziz, light. Aziz is like, get your fat shadow head out of the way, right? Now, as you can see, man, we got these little guys way in the back there. Those are those tiny taps. Do you guys see any tails or boogers other than this one? Tell you what. Let me not distract you. Let me not distract you with errors. You come in, you just say whatever, and you grab a brush, you grab your black, and voila. Okay. Do we have any other ones that might not look so great? Okay, cool. Conveniently enough, I painted my phone and some of the other brushes. Let's clean those too. What do you say? Yep. Yes, indeed. All right, now let's move this out of the way. And we dunk another brush. Burn it through the brushes. Let me put this somewhere where I'm not going to spill it. Time out. A little showcase. Plus, we need to let it dry. I wanna wait in vain for your love. Got to have Kaya. All right, now we resume our normal painting posture. Grab chat. Check chat. Anybody new come in? Yes, Kev. These are results can be of varying goodness. I just want to avoid that little booger tail kind of thing. So I found that just a little bit of water and taps. And once you do that like a couple hundred times and you feel good about it, maybe you want different shapes, different stylings, different brushes, different techniques will give you different results. No wrong way to collect, no wrong way to paint, as long as you feel about it. Yada, 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 paint. All right, okay. Use the cleaner stuff. No, I will not go Van Gogh on it. Never eat yellow snow. Only on a dare and if the money's right. Rule number 10. Okay, we got Kev's dancing in the moonlight. We got the other thing. You dipped, you took it. Okay, we got that one. Perfect distribution. You can do it. Okay. Oh man, Kev. I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. And it's about cheating, guys. It could be about other things if you want it to be, but there's Paradise by the Dashboard Lights is a little breathy for me. I'll give it a shot though. Tap it in. It's all in the hips. Thank you, punk rocker. Kev might be true. So I think on the next one we'll give Kev's an actual shot because I've never done it. Shooting star, but shooting stars break the mold. Shooting, only shooting stars break the mold. Da, 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 da. No, 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 no. All right, guys, we got about a minute left on the poll close. We started this, and yeah, immersion, man. I'm living out some fears here, guys. This is if you've been here for any amount of time, Kazune probably more than anybody else. Yeah, you guys know I got the fear in me, and much like painting and in life, man, if you just get rid of the fear, you'll feel a lot better about it. But how the hell do you do it? Me, I've got an irrational childhood fear of something. Britt, don't you fucking tell them what it is. You do not feed the sharks. And basically, yeah, YouTube just loves to show me that shit. We got a little gray action up here. We're just gonna get rid of real quick, just a little bit, because there's no reason to say that you can't just quickly go back in and just reverse course. Give it a try. You fail, try again a different way, or try, and then maybe maybe you take a step back and you see it. There's lots of different ways to attack this, guys. No wrong answers other than not doing it. Only wrong answer, quitting, not doing it, I mean, that doesn't apply for everything, but as an adage for life, it is pretty darn good. Okay. Yeah, yeah. I think we got a good spread here. Let me bring you up. And with the glare, god damn it, with the glare, it's going to be nuts. Oh, no, no. We don't need no glare. We don't even need no light. Right? I feel like we're good. So let me actually do this and grab a paper towel. Give you a little action, a little arm action. A little how's your father? A little Popeye the Sailor Man. Toot toot, I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. Toot toot, I live in a garbage can. Toot toot. That's a joke. Folk Hogan, guys. Folk Hogan. It's a great band locally here in the Salt Lake area. Let's chat again. Thank you, Ryan. Sometimes it's pirate. This is true. Yes, exactly, Puck. That's why I was like, wait a minute, stop, stop. Sometimes, yes. But also with that, sometimes cold stopping, not the answer. You got to step down. Big enough, long enough, man. You might have to just go from here to here to here to here to here. A nice slope, not just a goof. But yeah, try to keep everything in mind, guys. But it's a big world. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. Da, 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 da. All right. We've got 17 votes, 12 people votes. We are going purple. Okay. Let us end the poll. Purple. I'm gonna cheat, guys, because it's my first time. Normally on this, so the magic thing here is white is opaque. That's why we're seeing the stars. There are three colors in particular. Those are mostly the colors that I put on there. You have yellows, reds, and blues that are translucent. You could put Prussian blue down here, and you're going to see it a little bit subtly, very subtly. But what's going to end up happening is you come back in with some white. This is acrylic, so you have to do it quickly. You come back in with some white, you're going to get some firecracker colors from there. Similar concept up here. We're going to kind of plot out our little swoops here. And then purple on the landslide, purple for the win. Okay. So what's going to end up happening is, right, dioxazine purple is darker than my deep violet because, yeah. So what's going to end up happening here is, let me bring it down here. I got my white ready to go. We're going to lay out some purple. We're going to do this, and then we're going to quickly go back over it with a bigger brush and go shh, shh, shh. So the purple is going to mix with the white. That's how you get the effect. But if we did it with red and white, what's going to happen? You're going to get pink. So it takes a little bit of delicacy, a little bit of forethought. But I think we're going to get there, guys. I feel like we're going to get there. And if not, we paint the fucker over black and we start over again. We'd be like, all right, fuck that seascape. Always make sure you have some options in life. Even if you have the only option you got is to get the fuck out of there, do it. Stay or get out. Maybe get out. Choice. The choice is yours. All right, so we got a dark ass purple there. Let's see here. So we want to start off with a nice point and angle it around. So we're going to start off small, and then it's going to swoop around, and then it's going to get bigger, 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 bigger. Does that make sense, guys? Small, and then we whip around and right. But we don't want to mess up most of this guy. So the most of this purple is going to go over this way because I'm a lefty, so everything's going to lean right. If you're a righty, you're probably going to lean left. No wrong way to paint, right, guys? Okay. We have our other brush ready. So once I get the paint on there, let me get my hand out of the way. Once I get the paint on there, we're going to quickly stab it like this and just go. We're going to follow that same line around. Okay. This is This is advanced shit here, guys. Okay, and it's only advanced because there's steps that you have to do in order to get the results in your head. The processes have to happen. Now, Kev's probably got some shortcuts. Kev's probably got some other styles and techniques, but Kev is a way more advanced artist than I am, even right now. Kev does amazing stuff. You've seen the Gengar. You know this. And we know this, man. So I tell you what, let us. Now, also, remember our rule. We work back to front. So if we want a guy stretching off this way, we're probably going to want him first. So let's do our guy first. All right, we got our center line here. I'm thinking about my mountain. It's going to come out from behind the mountain. We're just painting purple on this sucker. We got a lot on there. Oops. We'll curve it up at the end there. Right up here in the end. Okay, we kind of want it thick, but we don't want it so thick. It's a game of drying and angles. Acrylic is a nasty bastard with this stuff. All right. We're just tapping a little bit of white, tapping a bit of white, tapping a bit of white, bit of white, bit of white, bit of white. We have just a frosted flakes worth of white on there. Okay, we're going to come in here because we're going to start low. What we're going to do is we're going to press and pull. Press and pull. And as you can see, my angles are kind of off, but that's okay. We're here to practice. We're here to learn. All right, whoops. We'll just add in a little guy here to shore up our edge. Right? It's just kind of that easy, but you can see here with the white how it didn't really quite purple up. That's okay. You just grab a little bit of that purple, come back, pull up, pull up. Do a little pull up. Wish my shoulders could do pull ups again, but maybe in the next life. Get that edge real good. Purple. Okay. We're also going to come in here and just kind of bring this down so we can hide our mountain with it. Just that little bit of guy. Okay. Let's repeat the steps. I'm going to dunk this in the water because I thankfully have more brushes. We're using the 1-inch brush. We know it's 1 inch because it says 1 inch. Okay. Same thing, purple. It's probably going to help to let this dry a little bit. But maybe we just come back in while we're waiting. And just kind of help this guy along. Just a little bit more. So we dabbled our white brush in there. Do these things need to be perfect? No. Are we happy with it? Fuck yes. I'm immediately feeling better about the whole thing, guys. And look at that. What did I do? I listened to the black lady, man. She said, quit your shit. Shut your shit and paint, bro. And it worked. See and space go well together, too. Ooh. Ooh. Kev, we're going to need to talk. we're definitely going to need to talk. All right, let me just get a little bit more up here. Right. And like I said, I don't want to say it's easy, but it is fairly straightforward. Let's bring you in for the real thing real quick. Let's let you look at the goodness that we've just got floating up in there. And you see that? We maintain that bottom edge there. And it really gives you that illusion of depth and funness. There we go. Right in there. Right? Let's say, let's just do 2 or 3. If I get 3 people to say 2, we'll do 2. If I get 3 people to say 3, we will do 3 of these. What do you say? I just may. We're literally going right over the top of this guy and going. Rah. We're going to grab a lot of purple paint because we are cutting through. Now, this is where it would have been very prudent to be patient and wait, but Guys, I dilly dallied a lot with you. I pushed this shit back, but like I said, I had some massive problems because normally I do this in oil. Same process with the stars, acrylic. Then I would come back with oil, which this technique works super good with oil. Acrylic, like I said, because of the drying times and everything else, and the way the paint wants to go, it gets interesting. Okay, once again, fresh brush, just, just, just a touch. Maybe even chisel it out a little bit. Right? Single brushstroke, single kindness, a single anything. Small moves can change the world. Yep, purple dried a little bit. That's okay. Like I said, we can come back in a little bit more after the fact. Then I'm going to go sideways right here and just get this little guy right here. Right? And then we go on the other side with the sideways. We lift up there. We go, grab that purple and we get it to sparkle. Doubting your commitment to sparkle motion. Right? We tap in a little purple on the edge of that sucker. We beef up this little line here. Boom. We want it to hit randomly. If you ever have the pleasure of seeing this stuff in action, it hits randomly. It's amazing, right? Check it out. Right? If we pull it up a little bit more, but we got a third one coming in. Do we see that? Thanks, Frank. Right? Kev's got it, man. We got the goodness tonight, guys. We got the J here, we got the Pokey Ghost, we got the Napcore, we got the Frank, we got the Kazuni. We got everybody in here tonight, man. I'm fucking tickled pink that you all came in to watch me get over my shit and really get over the past and get over the past to have a better future, as they like to say. Now, I just want to come in here and just break this up just a little bit more. Just a wee little bit more. Pow. Okay. Come back in. We're going to do one more this way. Pow. Wow, that is a glob of paint. I'm glad I looked and I stopped myself. Stuff does get exciting, guys. It's amazing when stuff starts working out. Everything's cool, but it can get to you just as easily as the sadness. So make sure you take that moment and just take a look. See what's going on. You know, I'm not liking that brush. Let me get my other ones that are evener. The reason I like these ones is because I've worn them down even. That one had like a couple here or there. We'll fix him later, though. We ain't worried about him right now. Right now, we are worried about hurrying the fuck up and getting this on the canvas. On the canvas. This third one's coming in real nice, Clark. Real nice. We'll come in, we'll fix the purple. But for now, let's just get it in there. Let's get the shape. Let's get ourselves feeling rewarded and good for listening to the people and going, okay, is it perfect? No. Is it what I wanted it to be? No. Should I have made better choices? Probably. But all that's in the past. All we got is right here and now. Because in the past, it's nothing but regret, and in the future is nothing but, oh, what if I fail? Well, you're guaranteed to fail if you never try. So you've already got your answer. So why not imagine a future where you succeed? Doesn't that sound weird? What? You mean the things that I imagine in my head I can actually control? And I can think about it and I can proactively maybe hedge the bets on the outcome? Get out of town, bro. That's not how life works. Life can work any way you want to, man. Last I checked, they didn't really give us a manual when we were born. So, why not just give it a shot? Think the good things. Be realistic, but be hopeful. Why not? What the fuck you got to lose? We got nothing but time in this life. We just keep going. We keep trying. Shoot, man, we did 9 paintings before we got to one where we had to sign that rascal. Remember that? That was kind of dope, guys. And if you weren't here for it, that's what the rewatchers are for, guys. You can literally watch me go back 2.5 months ago now and watch me start off and then watch me soar and sing and other things. Or not. You just jump in right now. We call it good too. No wrong way to paint, no wrong way to collect, no wrong way to YouTube. Unless you're just one of those bastards that just doesn't give a fuck about anybody's feelings and you're only got 2 inches out in front of you, and that's it. If anybody tries to tell you that those 2 inches are bad, they get all pissy with you, you got to get rid of them. That's when you get rid of them. Like, oh, no, no, no. There is no changing you. There is no hope. There is hope for all of us. Those are the type of people that refuse to actually join in on humanity. Hey, food, air, water. Yes, I have enough for me. Cool. Let's check in on everybody else. They got enough for them? I really need to let this dry before I go back through. Getting excited, guys. It's exciting stuff. Right, we're just going to go back through. We're just going to kind of make sure we got a nice, tiny guy that we're working with here. Sharpen up the bottom. Really make this sharkle and words. Sparkle and shine are the two words that I combine together right now. And that's okay. Because I'm going through some shit here on a canvas live with all of you. And it's feeling like the hard part's over, man. But given how the night goes, maybe just maybe we do another one. It'll only take me about 3 minutes to prepare another canvas. Coming on in. Is it perfect? No. Is it fun? You're goddamn right it is. Look at that. Right? And some of it shines and some of it doesn't. Because that's the nature of the auroras. This is scientifically, this is part of radiation mixing in with our atmosphere, and bam. Okay. Britt, appreciate you as always. I will send you photos of the finished product. Love you. Love the boy. Mom's still approved, but I love her too. Okay. All right, let's catch up on chat real quick. Okay, all right. Coffee and contemplation time, guys. I need to take a moment. I need a moment. I'm sorry, guys. I want to keep this gravy train rolling and moving for you guys, but shit was intense for me, man. So let me get my indulgence here. Yeah, your screens were not lying, man. My hands were shaking that fucking bad. Okay. Perfect time for a burrito and a beer. No two finer words have ever been put together in this chat, Kev. Thank you. You are tickled purple, not pink. Okay. All right. Oh, let's go back. Yes. Okay, we got there. Bowl and a burrito, close enough. Bong and a blitz. Pipe and a crepe. The past is history. The future a mystery. But right now is a grift. Yeah, a grift. Well, right now is kind of a grift too. But that's why it's called the present. Thanks, Napcore, man. Appreciate you, man. I hope you're having a little fun. Hyro. Oh, dude. Maybe we should, if I ever do get memberships, I want to do the Green Tea Club. What is it? Is it the Green Tea Club in Avatar? Gabby says hydrate. We're going to do that. Although, Kev, there's a problem with Master Splinter. It got to me. Gabby told me to hydrate just moments before I needed to hydrate. The Cholula brings the fire. So as I was saying, in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, they get to April's apartment, right? And then they come home with the pizzas and shit. And then they say, "Where's Master Splinter? Ah, he's been up on the rooftop. What's he been doing?" And then he says, "Coming." And there's a 3-second pause to a conclusion. So check it out, guys. It'll change your turtle life. Sure, sure. Or you just be old or excited or nervous or whatever. Now, kiddos, I feel like we need a big beefy mountain here, right? We're just gonna get a nice big beefy mountain to hide this connecting point, right? Something like this. Now, the question we have here is what shadow color do we want to use? Because we're going to do white here. And thankfully, because the canvas is black, half our work is already done for us. We already have the dark. All we have to do is shape the light on top of it, respect the dark, and some magic shit's going to come here. Now, guys, if you feel like I'm taking a while, don't worry. Hard part is over. This is the part where you really got to want to watch and everything else. In fact, I'm seeing something. I'm seeing something, guys. I'm seeing something I want to fix. I'll just fix it. Aziz, towel. Oh, you already gave me a towel. Dip back into our black. Just a little. A little extra something going on up there. A little zhuzh. Let's get back into our black. And this is why we coffee and contemplate, guys. In a digital world of now, more. Sometimes we really do need to stop and enjoy the little things. And not just Johnny over at Hollow Hunters. Zing! Okay. That's looking good on screen. It's looking good on canvas. Okay, we're done. We are done. We are done with the background. Okay, Jesus. Thank you guys. Bearing with me. Now we're getting into more of my talents and skills because now we get to play with the knife. I want the knife. Guys, check out Golden Child. It's a fun movie. They are analogous. This is correct, Gabby. So normally, so on our shadow color that we do on the back end, I usually like to do a Prussian blue with just a dab of white into it. It's dark, but it's light enough to see because it's nighttime. So we do really kind of need to consider our light. If it's too fucking bright, it's like, well, are the northern lights getting us bright? And in which case, then maybe we do a subtle light purple in with all of this. Or, these are some options. Me, I like to go with the impressionistic style. So I want to be real, but I'm not beholden to it being exactly real. When you are painting, you need to choose your style. Okay, your style will help you inform where and how you paint and everything else. And you could change styles, you can mix styles. It's a nightmare. So many choices. What do I do? Just put the paint on the canvas, keep painting, paint over it, keep going. It's okay. There are far worse things in the universe. So what I meant by that is if we kind of where this purple is, that original purple, we just kind of put that there. Maybe we add in a little ultramarine blue, kind of a blue. We richen the blueness value of that purple, so that way it'll pop a little more. And then our light, our because our shadow is going to be on this side, our light's going to be on this side. Okay. So then what happens is we got this kind of purple that will actually kind of not necessarily be analogous to it, but it keeps your eye dancing. It'll go back and forth to here and fro. And then your eye is always constantly pleased and always entertained. And then that is how you could stare at the same thing for eternity and never get bored or tired. There's always something else there. Or maybe you're just locking in going, wow, look at that little ridge there. There's some things, some subtle magic that happens on the canvas. It's hard to explain, but if you just take a moment and think about it, it's right there for you. Dude, 6x6? How long did it take you, Kev? No, no, it's your first self. Sorry, I'm in my own bullshit, buddy. Oh, that's dope. Oh, that's so dope. Hopefully, you'll undo it and do it on camera. You're like, you sadist. What are you doing to me? All right. Do we do a poll? Nah, fuck it. I'm gonna go for it. We're gonna finish this one, and then let's try to do another seascape one. 2.5. 2.5. That's not too bad, brother. Keeps you fiddling. All right, let's get you into position here. Let's get you Irby fully loaded. All right, now I got a good chunk of white that's about to expire. Let me bring in a good chunk of white that's about to expire. So I got it all up on the knife. We're gonna come over here. We're gonna smush that sucker down. Get it flat like paper. I still got a little ridge of paint on here. We're just gonna go like this and cut across. And now we've got that lip of paint. I hope it comes up on camera. There it is. Just that little tiny lip. Okay, we come over here. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is should have waited a little longer for some of that purple to dry, but that's okay. We can go over it. Now what I'm doing here is I got my angle, right? My angle. Oh, and we're gonna hope and pray. Drop that sucker in. Grab a little bit of that extra edge. Rub a little purple on it. Well, yep. There we go. There we go. Just gonna drop that knife down just like that. I got that flat roll of paint. We just grab some more. And remember, we're playing with light versus dark here. So remember to respect that dark. That little black break, that's your friend. Okay? Don't smother your friends. Read the room. Never fail to be polite. Never overstay your welcome. And if it hurts, it's probably worth it. So suck in the experience. And try to remember it. Nope, that's too much. So we're gonna undo that one here in a minute. But before we get there, let us get here. Let's just do a little rounder up here. A little round guy. Little guy up there, just right, just pop it in right there. Just pop it in. Just pop it right on in. I want that paint dragged down. Sometimes that roll can get a little thick. So again, think about it. Don't think too much. Think just enough. Ain't that just about the damn way? Grab that out a little bit. Kind of grab that up a bit. We just kind of drag him right on over here. Let me bring you in for the real thing here, guys. Let me show you the angle. Bam. Look at that. Big old snowy mountain right there. Just living in the knife, man. Just rocking and rolling. Having a good old time hanging out. Maybe letting some people ski on them. Maybe little critters up there hiding out in the caves. Just going, please, man. Please, let all these nuts that I've been storing up fucking last the whole winter. Remember, we're painting forward. Okay, that's looking like a winner. Let's grab another little bit more. Lay it flat, smush it, bam. Let's get in here and get over this way. letting that paint glide. Canvas will pick up what it wants. If there's paint on the knife, that is. Then we can also go up here and scratch out a little bit more. Break that one up a little bit, or give the skier a little jump, little skier heart attack. Okay. Now, without even painting the shadows yet, this is why I was talking about blue or versus purple. But you can already see where that shadow is going to live, right back there, a little bit more here. But it makes sense if the light is over here where my hand is. We're hitting the points, right? But then we got these little subtle guys in here that let us know, hey man, it's got reaches, it's got depth, it's got fun. And maybe you don't want your mountain to look like that. And that's fine too, man. The point of this is to enjoy yourself. And for me, a lot of the joy is you guys. And by a lot of the joy, I mean all of it. Every fucking last bit is just you guys. See you guys in chat. See you guys in other chat. When we did that big list, man, I've been seeing so many people. Frank's channel is just loaded. Just loaded with them. I saw Next. I saw everybody else. Kev, did I show you the list? Have people seen the list? Oh, you guys don't have to do the reaction. That's the Hollow Hunters thing. That feels like you guys are trying to cheat me. Like, well, he doesn't want us to subscribe or share. I'll turn him off, damn it. Enjoy yourselves here, guys. Don't work here. Enjoy yourself. Um, you did it. It's amazing. Oh, the list. Okay, yeah. Now here's this problem. Now I'm starting to. I had 9 tabs open last night. Before I started here, I had 11 tabs. And then somebody, I think it was Puck Rocker, was like, "Yo, man, Smokemon's on there, but I want to give away on Go to Gamer, so I'm gonna do him first. I got to go back to Aero site, get him shipping. I got Hydra Collect shipping. So what I have to do is get about 2 to 3 in the shipping phase, and then once I receive them, then I do some more. So it's not necessarily going to be 2 a week. It'll be about 3 or 4 in a month. And out of a list of 250, do the math there. 8 months. 8 times 3 is not 215, guy. Probably, I don't know, 2, 3 years. I built in guardrails and other things so that way I don't quickly do it all, because that's the worst thing you can do in collecting. There is one wrong way to collect, and that's you buy the whole damn thing all at once. Your appreciation level right down there, because then you're like, cool, I set it all up. There it is. It's done. There is no like meeting people. Holy cow, man, I had to go wait 2 years and go to this show for it. Guys, I'm letting this dry real quick because remember when I didn't let this purple dry up here? I think you can see it in here. Sure you can. Maybe. I go like this. There's just this hint of purple right up there. Just a little shiner there. But look at that. Look at that. Just popping right out of the side of the mountain. Just ready to go. So, yeah, we are literally watching paint dry. Isn't that a joy? So, yeah, it's a bit of a curse to see that, because then people are trying to help, they're engaging, and it's just like, ha! And, thankfully, it's not really a money issue. I know money is a privilege and all of that, but that's why I am generous. I have what I need. I have extra that I can do whatever the fuck I want with. And I have just enough that it doesn't fuck with the other things. The ultimate budget. But how I choose to spend it and where and everything else, that's the X factor. So half the hobby is watching it dry. Man, between a beer and a burrito, brother, you are literally batting 1,000 here, Kev. You really are. All right. Since we did put it on with the knife, you'll notice that we've got some ridges here. Those are the parts you got to watch out for. Because if I touch right there, that is going. Where's my tool? If I touch right here, that ridge right there is going to pop off on me. Now, this part is already dry, but we just got to give it that little extra second. And the trick to this is you take your fingy, and you touch. If it's tacky to the touch, it's half dry. If it comes off on your finger, it ain't dry. So there is a delicate way to do it. And then much like this painting, I signed it with my finger over here. Guys, let's just bring you in for the real thing. Since you're watching paint dry, yeah, my finger is right here. My nice, neat little fingerprint is on this beautiful guy that I really tried to work and angle with, and yeah, it turned out really fun. Considering where this is in the scope of things, yeah, and it'd be very easy to do this on black canvas. In fact, it might be a little easier. But then I would learn it. Okay, I tell you what. I tell you what. Let's just finish the one we're doing, and if you guys are up for it and it's not too damn late, which it's only 10 o'clock for me, it means I have 2 hours and 45 minutes for the wife. So if I take, I think we could do it, or we could do my favorite thing. We start and then we don't finish it for 6 weeks. Then we come back to it and then we finish it and sign it and put it on the wall. You know, right? The patience. You get excited. It's feeling good. Let's keep going, man. I don't want to stop. I got to stay in the zone. The zone will be there. You gotta have the patience. And Lord Gage, bless me with the patience. All right. Hey, Gabby, I got news for you. Oil pastels are all finger painting. There are a lot of portions of my painting where I'm just like, screw it, we're going in with the fingy. Uh, Nothing wrong with it. And in fact, if somebody wants to give you shit, well, that's what childs do. Shut the fuck up, Donnie. This is art. Art doesn't matter, man. My 5-year-old could do that. Fucking dope, dude. When did they start painting? 2? You know? Nice of you to get them paints and let them go buck wild like that. And then they found their passion. What are we fucking talking about here? You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's not really a diss. It's a diss in their mind, but it's like, oh, come on, guy. Really? That's how you're going to participate? You're going to part. You're not going to appreciate. You're going to appreciate hate and not appreciate love, man. Appreciate hate's easy, man. It's quick and easy, man. Very flippant, right? Appreciate love. A little bit of time, a little listen, a little patience, a little reaction, and then magic, right? Okay, nail art kits. That'll be fun. The wife likes to do her nails, so all right, we're looking tacky. There's also another trick with acrylics, guys. Now, it's not a perfect science, but if you look at an angle, if it's still kind of glossy, like up here is still kind of glossy because that black is still going because I put it on thick. But down here, it's kind of got not so glossy. Let's give it a shot. Nope. Nope. I was way, way wrong. Remember what I said there? It can work, but will it work? You got to find out. You gotta find out sometimes. Well, look, we got it, and it didn't fuck with it at all. But maybe I assumed without checking, and then I start getting white into the blue, and I'm already, I'm still fucked about thinking about this past on this one. And if somebody wanted it, I probably would part with it. I'm like, get it the fuck out of here. I'm done with it. Oh, okay. Oh, Gabby, you're a crafter. You're like my wife. I'm the artiste. She is the crafter. So if I need something sewed, like my pants fixed or something, real nice to have around. But other than that, yeah, she'll do fun projects with crocheting, all kinds of cool stuff. So yeah, is it an art or is it a craft? Is it artistly? That's a bunch of academic horse shit. Does it make you happy? Does it make somebody else happy? Fuck it, it's art or it's a craft. I don't know. I'm crafting art. Words, man. That's another goddamn thing I should probably get on my soapbox about. Lazy words, the R word. There are so many words in the vocabulary. Why use the R word when you could say your intelligence is of diminished capacity? Diminutive. Dipshit. You know what I'm saying here? Whole wide world. Whole wide world of words. Hey, man, do some of that 6-7 shit like the kids did. And just mash up something new. You know? Oh, Creek Hut, sublimation. Oh my God. Wait, are those the things you do? You got chocolate in my peanut butter. That's fucking crazy. Do you do glass etching, Gabby? Because that's dope. I got a friend that blows glass. I've had a few friends that have blown glass. So crazy, man. You got a 5 flame arc torch pumping out 4,000 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's like, and they're just sitting there working it, and they got the fuming and the whole thing. Oh, that's where arts and crafts combine, man. Anything with glass, that's nuts. Okay, yeah, 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 etch, right? Blowing, yeah, that's something else. But etching, yeah, oh, that's dope. Or even like Tiffany glass, right? Where you take the chunks and the pieces, broken in crayons, still color, and you put them together and you wrap them in a little solder with the flux, something. Ah, words, right? And it's kind of fun. Purple Moon, you are not late at all. In fact, you are the latest mod in the mod squad. Welcome in, Purple Moon. Let me finish reading your statement, though. Join late to JR stream, but riding the raid trade. Thank you. I was just getting something done here at home. Hello, everyone in Thailand. Well, hello, Purple Moon. You are amongst friends here. Purple Moon, as a mod, you do not mod chat. That is, I've got that taken care of. All you got to do is mod me, baby. A little hydration. Hey, stand up. Look around. Stop talking. As you read on the way in, choose your own adventure, buddy. Pop in for a hi, whatever you got to do. I'm fine with it all. If you could leave me a comment at the after the live is done, we're super duper, brother. Other than that, man, yeah, we listen to the Black Lady and keep your arms and hands inside the stream at all times and have a good time. All right, but then I have to start peeing. All right, so don't make me hydrate too much, Gabby. Unless you want me to go wash hands and make good choices. I think we're there, guys. Okay, that's tacky. Tacky. I don't want to touch that one. Nope. Okay, so what we can do now, chat, do we make a decision? Do we want to do a dark purple blue mix, or do we want to just go a nice, rich, hide the darkness? We could see the darkness. We can already see the darkness, but we want to highlight that darkness in a good way, like Tim Curry and Legend levels of highlight the darkness. Or do we want to let it? Do we just want to let this sucker sing? Never make good choices. Well, that's how accidents happen, Gabby. Gabby's on green, man. Gabby's on green. Who's on the green train? If I get 2 more greens, we'll do Gabby's green. And you better fucking want green. Don't just side with Gabby. This is you deciding, not Gabby. But I want to be nice to Gabby. Shut the fuck up, Donnie. You choose your own adventure here. I'm happy or sad for you, Gabby, about your 2 grown accidents, depending on how you feel. Sounds like you consider Sriracha a kid. Much like Vault has 4. Laura, Vault's wife, Laura, has 3 kids in Vault, so that's technically 4 kids. I'm sure it's a similar situation, right? You're not quite there yet, Gabby. You're drunk with power, buddy. But I tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Tell me what shade of green. We doing sap green? Show us your green skills. And what I'll do is I'll do green here as a tester, and if we don't like it, I paint it black. Okay, a little yours, mine, and ours. That's pretty good. All right. I'm going to suspend the 2 things because 1, Gabby went fucking hard for green. And 2, Kev, I appreciate your art, man. You literally got me to here. So, yeah, you're on the rule 2 status. We listen to the Black Lady, Pokeballer Alice, and Kev the Poke Ghost. So our green choices, we got a nice sap green, which will still be a nice little highlight. But I feel like phthalo green, if we apply it just right enough, will give us that extra shine. Or should we just test both? I feel like we should probably test both. Like maybe a green underneath and just a wisp of this on top. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We'll start with sap green, give it a wisp. I have a lifetime supply of sap green, so I don't mind putting out too much. Ryan Chan, as always, that's high praise. Okay, guys, enough monkeying around. We've watched paint dry. Let's do the thing for Gabba Labba Goo, Gabba Gabba Gwee. She's like, man, I haven't heard that shit since middle school, bro. Okay, we've got that thin ass roll of paint right on the edge there. Okay, just like how we went this way, we want to protect the angles this way, but we don't want to go too far, right? Because then we got this guy out here. So if we go too far, it's going to get interesting. Just going to draw that straight line out. Just going to pull it down. Pull down, wisp it. We're gonna leave a jagged, rough edge. In fact, that's too fucking straight. A little bit more paint on there. Come across and remember, don't go solid. Make sure that black still pops out. Now, you really can't see that, but Aziz, light. To me, it's bright as shit. But you on camera, which is always a problem. Painting on camera versus there it is. There it is. Now you can see the brightness. Right? We're gonna leave that little guy right there. That little guy, we're not gonna worry about that little guy. We're just gonna keep going. And if we don't like it, we can just go back over with the black and try it again. Now coming up to this second point right here, guys. That second point right there, do the same fucking thing. We're going to take the edge of the knife. We're just going to grab it. Grab some tails. Some goodness. Streak that sucker down. Okay. Something about Aziz. Light. Come on, buddy. You're embarrassing me in front of my friends. Right? We got that little ridge up there. Now, I didn't want to go all the way down because we got this next ridge over here. Again, with black, it's a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Right? The other ones were very freewheeling. We do this. We cover it this way. But, you know, the subtler, more fun that you can do this stuff, the magic can just pop out there. Maybe he connects back here like that. Boop. Okay. Back in, reload the paint. Nice little roll of paint. Nope. Psych. Psych. Okay. There are two angles here. We've got this wide angle that we've been using, but it gets a little tight in here. Right in here, we're tight. So we use this guy right up here. That little up there. And it's the same damn process, but I'm going to do it in reverse. In fact, I can show you down here. Holding the knife like this. Normally I would scoop it up like this, down here like this. Bam. It doesn't have that sharp edge, so you kind of got to get that angle in there. And you get the teeny tiny roll of paint. Okay, bring it back up here. Right? Same process, but we're only using that little guy. Pull it on down. Maybe just a little guy there. Something about like that. Bam. Okay. Okay. Super duper. Now we can go back to this other side. In fact, I'm not really liking this part right here. Let us do that. Okay. That's that little glow that I was. That's that mixing that I was trying to talk about. And there it is. Got a little smooch. But now our we have our clear defined borders. Okay. Now it's a tree. Oh yeah, brother. Everyone's a mod here. That way, when people come into chat and they're new, I can look at their name because I can see they're the only gray here. If I don't know who they are, I'll probably get rid of them. Hasn't happened yet, but hey, it's bound to happen eventually. In the meantime, though, you get to see what the mod life is like. You get to right click and you can go to channel activity. You see what people were talking about. You can post your own links. Please promo yourselves all you want. Don't spam. Read the room, but it's still kind of fun. And there's some little back end stuff. It's just nice, you know. And other people have their other rules and why they need to do it, and that's fine. I'm not trying to take away from them. This is just how I'm doing it. It's my fucking channel. I'm gonna do it. Okay, coming up here. Yeah, Mama Cat and Sage was like stoked. I get to be a mod. I'm like, why the hell not, man? Yeah, be a mod. It was cool. Now I went a little too much on this. I'm just trying to go back a little bit. That's okay. I got some black here. Smush it out. Pull up the roll of paint. Try it again. Okay. I do need to clean the black off now because I don't want to do that. Right, man? A little bit of magic. Purple Moon, give me a quick second here. I'll bring you into the real thing. We can show you the shadows that we've been doing. I just needed to fix something real quick. Just a little bit. Just to let it do some things. Let that play out that way. Right? Okay. Okay. It's feeling shadowy. It's feeling who knows? The shadow knows. And if you know the seminal 1992 classic with Alec Baldwin, you're going to do well here. Let's see if we can get Aziz light to work out pretty well. Come on, light. No. Well, you can see where the green should be. But why won't you show up on camera? Why you being shy? Angle it in like that. Yeah, you got a little touch of the green. So once again, the lighter spots are fading into the background. So sap green is a little too dark. Now, before I can mess with it, once again, I need to let paint dry. But there's something else subtle that I can do. Hopefully subtle. Grab the white. That little bit of black that's left on the canvas from when we were touching up at the start. I can see the green. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Of course, Kev knows. That's why Kev's the man. I want to be like Kev when I grow up. Okay. Got ourselves a nice little mashup of gray here. But if you notice, I've left it marbleized. And marble means we've got light, dark. It's not quite mixed. Not quite mixed. So you can really see how that marble goes, right? Wrap the nath. Let us grab a 2 incher. We know it's 2 inches because it says 2 inches. Okay, we're gonna go right into this. Okay, we're just gonna nice and subtly. Well, so much for subtle. Most of this is gonna get covered up by trees, so we're not gonna be too worried about it. But we want to let the angles and the flow of this brush give us a nice background. We got a little bit of green there. We just want to give that illusion of layers, a little depth, a little wonderfulness, a little bit of we're gonna separate the shit out of this. Oops, had you down. Oops, oopsies. Just for the highlight, yes. Okay. So just that easy, guys. Now we've got a nice little misty area. So now when we come back in here and we start laying on the thick white and the trees, we got a little something that tells us. But I can already see that maybe we're just gonna have a nice little path back to there. How do we get back to that mountain? Or in fact, let's just for funskies. White. Do my best for you, baby. Smash it flat. Scoop it. Should have done this on a different area that's not all dry and scooped. But hey, you live, you learn. All right. Feeling crazy. A second mountain has appeared. Everybody needs a friend. We're not a friendly mountain. Maybe Cornelius Yukon Jack is just chilling out here with his friend the Bumble. We don't know, but it sounds nice. He's just living way back there, man. Okay. Shoot. Bam. Okay. Now, the reason I wanted to do that is I wanted to try the blue. Camera drop? No, I hope not. It looks awesome. Okay. All right. You guys guide me. Okay. Now, I'm going to do this background one. Since we got a nice green going here, I'm going to do this back one in the blue. We're going to see. And of course, before we make final judgments and all that other shit, we are going to let this completely dry. Then we're going to go over with some highlights. Maybe see if we can get a little extra. Normally, I like to paint. We start back and we work forward. Sometimes it gets a little difficult, but this is an easy phone in because we just leave the shadows and the black canvas does the heavy lifting for us. Now I got my dab of Prussian blue here. Bring you down here, but let me keep you down here. That's Prussian blue. Take the knife. We grab just a dab, just just a dab, just a, just a little dab. Right, we come in here, touch on there. We mix, we marble. Same thing we did with the gray. You can already see some lights and some darks, and that's pretty cool. Go in here, we're gonna slide and smash it. Now Gabby's probably yelling at me, "Yo, man, that's not fair, dude. You're doing yours in two colors, and you only did one on mine." And I'm sorry, my bad. Okay, we gotta wet the knife because we got a little shadow back there that just wants to live there, but he don't make no sense in my little impressionistic world. Just quickly roll this out. We just slide him in here. A little highlight. Boop. Yeah. I just need to give him a little smoky top. Come here, buddy. Yeah, I can already see. I can feel it in the universe. Gabby's like, "You bastard! What are you doing to me?" Right? Already blended on there. Boom, ready to go. The blue contrasts with the purple, but you can't really judge because when you judge, you must judge slowly. Right? I made the mistake of rolling into a bunch of chats a long ass time ago, going, "What the hell is this?" And I caught it in the wrong moment. It was and yeah, I judged too fucking quickly because then I popped back in Pokey Jack, Ebony Unicorn. The list goes on and on of the mistakes that I've made. And yep. Now we're pretty much dry here. You can see where the green is, but you can't really see it. So the question is, do we sparkle magic blue it like I just did, or do we keep it subtle? Because technically, this should be darker because it's further away than this. Technically. Choices, decisions. I tell you what, we've been on the hey, let's try it, but we've just done a lot. We added in a whole other mountain range and shit. Let us take a moment for the channel classic coffee and contemplation. Let me get you into coffee and contemplation mode. Let me initiate here. Right, my time as an art instructor has paid off well with a wondrous amount of easels and goodness. Hmm. Okay. Now the trick to it is when I say coffee and contemplation for you new mods, you gotta remind me to Get up and go around the camera. Get up out of your seat. Get out your seat. Da, 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 da. And maybe this is too dark of a gray. Maybe we need to make it darker. Maybe we need to add in some black. I like blue. I'm biased. But then you'll notice some little fun things here that kind of maybe look like bigger trees. And maybe we pull them in and then maybe we whip that trail right around here. This is the time you just take a moment and look. You just see what's going to happen. I definitely need to fix this though. This needs to go right there. That little tail needs a little extra. I just got to. And this is where we judge slowly. Is it working? Are we feeling good? Do we need a little mountain right here? We go triple mountain's majesty here. Plus, it affords me time to indulge off of camera, which I'm always a fucking fan of. See, you give a little, you get a little. Man, all right, I'm getting judgy. The stars look bright, man. The stars are bright, deep in night, deep in the heart of Texas. I loved Pee-wee's Big Adventure growing up as a kid. In spite of the clown horror and Large March, really fun movie. Yeah, this wisp needs to go right there. We gotta clip that. That's all right. You see, I was down here. I was locked in here, man. I'm just letting this guy ride. Right? And just okay. Okay. Okay, Gabby, we're gonna test down here. I think I've got a nice permanent green light. It's my mid green. It's not my lime, but it's not like hooker's hue. Because conveniently enough, Gabby, we also have our green tester out here, so I know what the values of all the greens are actually going to be. This is a twin of the green, the purple forest light, purple majesty, I guess. Oh shit! I got to stand up to get that one now. That one's too high. So that green one will eventually become this one. So where we did green on the outside and we did purple in here, we're doing purple in here and or green in here and purple on the outside, and it will match up bushes and funness. Twins. Twins. Okay. Let's check chat. Yes, exactly. Flareon's up for Nick. I will say Nick because I heard that. Normally I ask for permission. Hopefully you will grant it post Hawk. Yeah. I'm very happy with that purple forest. And funny thing about that particular painting is it was my tester painting. So there are 9 other paintings underneath that one. Thank you, Nick. I love JR saying it. Woo, brings me some joy. Makes my black wife giggle too. It's so fun. Now, guys, this is a darker purple. So noticing that little hole there, don't worry about that. Let me disengage this part. Get you in here. Right? You can see the purple really does go there. It just gives us that little, ooh, okay. Because maybe the light gets trapped by this guy. So that little hole there can't go. And that's why that little light is there, but it's little. Right? There's little explainers here, stories, if you will. Call them mistakes. Call it fate. Call it karma. Whatever it is, man. Oh man, I love my friend's birthday because I always go Gus Gus. Hap, hap, happy birthday. Love it to pieces. And see, guys, now you can have some tone and context to my comments. Because if I post song lyrics, best believe I'm singing that song. Okay. And if it's too light up here, we can go back over it. Okay. We got a plan, guys. Love it when a plan comes together. Let's get it out. Let's get it on the palette. Oh, God. Oh, God, that looks green. We might have to go very, very light. That looks green. But then again, that's the sap green, and it doesn't look as dark. See, this is what I was talking about with the translucent versus opaque. White, opaque, translucent. It's there, but is it there? So let's just test it, and if not, maybe just a dash of white over the top of it. It's going to get us there. Okay, final contemplations. And then just a little context, guys. This canvas was commissioned, and the deal went horribly south. So much so that it stopped me from painting until my zero painting on this YouTube channel. And I was doing bar events. I was doing trivia, bingo, karaoke. I was out there hustling, getting those folks out there and being entertaining. So that's where my skill set comes in. And I like to think I'm kind of funny. Actually, I like to think of myself as adorkable. I ain't above a 6'7". I don't care. Whatever. All right, just a little dab. I kind of like it. There's a little problem that I'm having, but that is a skill issue. And in this particular case, skill issues matter. That's being a dick. I see chat moving up though. Hard to believe all this was just living out there. Just living right out there, right in a brush, right on a knife, right in my head, scared as shit for 9 years. Do it anymore. And you really shouldn't let people do that to have that kind of control over your life. But then again, without that, I wouldn't have gotten here, man. Just try to build this up a little bit more. Okay, let's check chat. John Lang, how's the foot game, bro? Okay. Gabby, I think we just go with it. We just let this painting ride, and it lives how it wants to live. How you feeling about that? Or do we want to? I could sap green that sucker over again, and we could try. We could try phthalo green. Yeah, phthalo green is the next step down. Little less oomph to it. What say you? No pressure, buddy. That is if you're even still here. If Kev is still here, maybe he's got some words of wisdom as well. We take that moment. Let me just take this moment. Yeah. And you see the fun that blue is just sizzles, just sitting there sizzling. Too bright for the night. Okay. All right. Hey, we learned. So nothing's lost. Conveniently enough, I still got sap green right here. Or maybe that's the fucking play. You seeing this? Talking about this? Negative. Negative. Still the same problem. Still too bright. Still too not shadow color. Well, I don't fuck it. Let's just we're going for it. I got to put out more black anyway to undo it, but we're gonna get there. So we go up here, touch it in. One thug. Okay. My wisdom on that is that the paint will live where it's needed, but maybe, just maybe, make it darker in the back peaks to convey distance. And keep darker in the bright and speak through as a reflection of the northern lights. Okay, cool, cool. Also, kind of like the okay. It feels like we're warming up to things. Maybe it wasn't a mistake after all. Maybe we just needed to try a little something different. What that other green was there? Right up in its grill. Bring it on down. You feeling good about that, guy? Oh shit. Oh shit. Maybe what we needed to do is actually just go through the greens. Just fucking do it. A little guy in here. Like that. That's just a nice little guy. Ooh, doers. Oh, wisps. Break up the mountain line. Okay. I wet the knife. I think, guys. Let's bring it in for the real thing, guys. I think we got a really cool fucking shadow. Kind of makes me regret doing the blue now. Look at that. Gabby coming back for the clapback. Look at that. Rafa, how you doing, brother? You painting? Adam Jones, welcome in. Okay, I've been here. I've just been trying something new with the Givey card I made before I send it out. What up, Tyler? Brother, Immersion, through the power of you guys, is working out pretty good. What are you thinking? How you liking it? How we living, Rafa? As JR would say, are we approved? Are we pre-approved, Rafa? That way I'm not totally still in JR's shtick. I feel like we are, man. Oh, no. I know what we need to do. I know what I needed to do. Needed to put out touch. Okay. We're sticking with it, guys. Guys, we drew a dick jizzing onto a tentacruel. Okay. That was our chat chaos painting. I ain't above shit. All right. I love it because you guys did it, and now I have the funniest story in the world. And let me show off this chaos painting here in just a quick second. You can get a better look at it. Right? I think Brittany would be proud. Like, ooh, you went with two colors, not your boring ass regular blue. That's pretty cool. So let's cover up right there. Okay, wipe the knife. Okay. Feeling a little bit happier about that upper. But now that we've just done something cool and I'm all excited and panicky, what do we got to do? We're just going to take a mini coffee and contemplation. Now, please do whatever you need to do on that coffee and contemplation part. It could be a beer, it could be a coffee, it could be a water, it could be a tea, it could be a cigarette, it could be a joint, it could be whatever the fuck your heart is choosing. Whatever your thing is that enhances Zen and calm, now's the time, man. Let's think about it. Speaking of thinking about it, grab my indulgence. Shit, we got a one thug approved on that one. Yes, of course. Thank you. Thank you, Gabby. Rubs feet. John, you get it, man. You read the directions. You get the whole assignment. All right. Please don't all be dry. Please don't all be dry. Yes. Okay, yeah, don't mess with it. Stop. Stop! It's Kazuna who is yelling and thumping his keyboard. Stop! Just wanted a little extra edge on there. This is something that immediately jumped out at me. And folks, that right there is why we coffee and contemplate. We might only do it once in a painting. We might do it 1,000 times. Hopefully not 1,000 times. That would suck. But it's there for it. So get out your seat. Take a look. It's in a book. It's on the screen. How are we feeling about that left side, guys? Maybe put a big old foreground tree in there. Get a nice little guy here. Not worry about it. Set our plane here. Get our little mid-ground trees going. Finish this off with a nice little icy skate ring. I told him I just wanted a picture. You can't disappoint a picture. LeVar Burton on Community is just excellent. There's no other way to describe it. I think we're to tree land. Need the lava hole for fire, and then you have all three starters represented. Blastoise. No, Blastoise is the other one. Squirtle, Charmander, Who's the green one? Why is my brain doing this to me? Boba. God damn it. James is so disappointed in me now. James and Elaine is like, bro, that's my whole shtick, bro. How you gonna miss Boba? Kev's like, yeah, man, I agree with James. Why did you forget, bro? Um, okay. Okay. Bravery test. The whole fucking thing is a bravery test for me, but this is a legit bravery test. Let's do it. Let's Pokemon. Let us representationally Pokemon this up. No, time out. Time out. I'm excited. I got an idea. Let's wait. Let's marinate. Let's just stew a little bit and just kind of. Okay, so we are going to do a red representation over here, but we're going to do it right here, way back here, right? And then that leaves us the room for the tree and everything else. But we're not going to have a big old tree to cover up that other part. We're just going to lay it in subtly. And then I feel like that changes our dynamic again. Puck Rocker, thank you for the heads up on Smoke 'em On. Guys, if I'm snoozing on something, you just see me just going crazy for an hour someplace, drop in and be like, yo, man, this guy's here. That's how I get the SIGs. That's how we can progress Poke Project number 6 even more. Butterflies with a red glow. Ooh. I mean, technically, this could be Lord of the Rings land. And, like, as we're standing looking at the painting, we're Gandalf at the top of Isengard, whispering into a red butterfly that's going to go get the Eagles and save our asses. With stories, we can make anything happen, guys. Stories are an art itself. Words can matter. Should they matter? Sometimes. All right, all that hydration. I need to, yes. Everybody's like, yes. Yes. So maybe we just do a nice little butterfly over here instead, or do we want to maintain the 3 mountains? I'm going to go make good choices and wash my hands real quick. That's code. Because everybody's got me hydrating. But since I am about to dehydrate, let us hydrate one more time. All right, so much for a second painting, but I'll probably stream tomorrow too, guys. I feel like, well, no, Kev is streaming tomorrow. I don't know. God damn it, it's tough. I want to stream, but I want to chat. Okay. Woo. This is feeling good, guys. How dare you fuckers make me feel better about art and feeling just a little silly about holding on to that fear for too long. So, if above all else, take that home with you, put it in your heart, use it when you need to, spread that out. Because I sure as fuck appreciate it. And yeah, we're gonna go from there. So I'm gonna clear the nostrils. Your boy's got sinusitis and 2 sinus impingements, so that's important. Sorry, avert your ears. Please all check out Kev's stream tomorrow night. Yes. Yes. I finally caught up on him reading A Princess of Mars, I think chapter 30 up to 36. Kev reads, Kev paints. If you don't know about Kev, man, if you like me, you are absolutely going to be blown away and love Kev so much more. Kaz, Roth, everybody drop the link for him just in case. I have a funny feeling most everybody in here does know about that. And Kev's one of those sweet, pokey respites where you don't have to buy anything. There is no pressure. You want to donate? Sure. If you can afford it, why the fuck not? But Kev's just amazing, you know? Fun games. He's got beautiful art to show off. He is the kind of card appreciator I would like to be, where it's cool. We're gonna look at that little bottom corner there. We're gonna look at that name. We're gonna recognize other cards that they do. We're gonna celebrate the whole card, is what Kev does, and that's something magic, man. I haven't seen that anywhere else. I've never even heard of something like that, and Kev just does it naturally. It's truly a joy. Okay, now that we've got the painting where it needs to be for the next step, let us move our palette out of the way. God, I love that we've painted so much, but I've used so little paint. Because this guy, this guy up here, man, whoo, I was painting. I was painting. Yeah, Kev. That's just a small reflection of the joy you've given me, and somebody else can experience that too. That just gives me back that joy. That's just a little joy refund. Okay, guys, we're gonna put a poll in. We're gonna do Red Mountain here, or we'll do a red butterfly in the foreground here. Red butterflies or red fireflies. We'll have them like in a line or something like that. Red insects in lower left or mountain mid right. If that doesn't make sense, hopefully. I've also heard that Greece is also a word. Greece is the word, is the word. Shit. Okay, great. Don't paint yourself, dummy. Okay. That was me talking to me, not you guys. You guys are cool. Chill. Uh, what's the red starter? Oh, okay. Charmander. Okay, yeah, I got it right. Okay. Charmander representation. Stay on theme. Now, if we do the stay on theme, I got something real nice. You thought the blue was cool? I got something nice. Prussian blue and this one, two of three of my favorite colors. Right up there with yellow ochre. Very good. Gotta think direction. Damn you. Through the power of shorthand. Okay. Cool. Poll is started, guys. We are polling. We are polling. Okay. You have your two choices. We can do a red mountain similar to here, right up here, or we'll do some red insect type thing down here, which you guys will probably watch me struggle in glory. But that will at least allow us to get the rest of our mid ground done, start working on the foreground, and then we get our final touches where we start doing big, bold, very detailed things. And then just got to sign this little rascal, figure out what time it is and what we want to do tonight. Maybe what we might do tomorrow or Friday or Saturday, and we'll just kind of roll from there. I feel like the next chaos painting, I promised to show this too. So yeah, Uncle Phil